It says, Allah says in the Quran, women of purity are for men of purity, and men of purity are for women of purity. I want to know that in this ayah, what kind of purity Allah said about? Does it refer to physical purity? I mean, physical pure virgin girls will get physically pure virgin boy for marriage. I mean, those who are not physically involved in haram relationships like zina, etc. First of all, this ayah is mentioned in Surah An-Nur. الخبيثات للخبيثين والخبيثون للخبيثات والطيبات للطيبين والطيبون للطيبات. And those who interpreted these ayahs, like if you go for the book of Zad al-Masir by Ibn Jawzi, or if you go to Tafsir al-Sa'di, or if you go to Aysar al-Tafasir for Sheikh Jazairi, may Allah have mercy on their souls, all of them, and other tafasir, it clearly states that this is not what so many people think, that evil men are for evil women. Now, this ayah came in the context of the issue of slandering Mother Aisha. And we know that Surah An-Nur in the beginning, it spoke to us about those who slandered Mother Aisha, and some of them were among the companions of the Prophet ﷺ. It was spearheaded by Abdullah ibn Ubay ibn Salul, the head of the hypocrites, and those with him, but they were so careful not to be coated so that they would not be flogged. So they were discreet. They would talk discreetly, in secret, but slander Mother Aisha. 3 of the companions fell in this major sin. Hamna bin Jahsh, who is the cousin of the Prophet ﷺ, and the sister-in-law of the Prophet. Her sister is Zainab, and Zainab is the mother of the believers. Hassan ibn Thabit, who was also the poet of the Prophet ﷺ, and Mastah is the cousin, the maternal cousin of Abu Bakr. And they fell in this sin and they were flogged, and Allah forgave them. Now, having said that, when you come to the ayah, some people think that it refers to evil men must marry evil women, and good men must marry good women. But this is not the interpretation. The scholars say the interpretation is good words, good statements come out of good men and about good men. And evil words and statements also come out of evil men, and they can tarnish good people with it and slander good people with it. So it refers to the actions that are evil coming out of evil people, and to the statements of slandering, which is evil, coming out of evil people, while good people only say good statements and do good acts. Another interpretation is that a good person, a righteous person, must not marry an evil person. He must marry a good, righteous person. This is the default. Not that if something happened, it means that this person is evil and this person, because he married an evil person. No, this is what is supposed to take place. So this is an instruction. And in this ayah, some of the Salaf accused the Rafidah and condemned them to be disbelievers. Why? Because he said, Allah says in the Quran, الطيبون للطيبات, that good people are associated and will be married to good women. And Aisha is a good woman by default and was wedded to the Prophet ﷺ, who is good. So any one of the Rafidah who comes and slanders Mother Aisha and accuses her of zina, of adultery, he is stating that the Quran is either not telling the truth or that the Prophet ﷺ is evil, a'udhu billah. Because if Mother Aisha is an adulteress and she's married to the Prophet ﷺ, this means that he is also evil, a'udhu billah min ash-shaytan rajim. And hence, from this ayah, they concluded that those who slander Mother Aisha is out of the fold of Islam. And this is true. There's no doubt in that. Any person who claims that La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, yet he accuses Mother Aisha, whom Allah Azza wa Jal has proven her innocence in the Quran, which we recite till the day of judgment, yet he insists in defiance and comes and says, no, she's an adulteress and she is an evil person. This is definitely not a Muslim and cannot be a Muslim.